Good afternoon, second grade, and welcome back to the art room. Today, you're going to work with the substitute teacher to finish up your secondary colors spider projects. After this video, the sub will begin by passing back your projects and then having you get supplies. You're going to notice when you get your project back that Miss Clausius had a volunteer glue on the wiggly eyes already for us. So your spider is ready to go. If you haven't started a spider yet and you start one today, feel free to draw the eyes on yours with crayons at the table. Now, to get started, I'm going to need to get my glue stick. Remember, these are in the cubby boxes. And then I need 8 papers for my spider's legs, because remember, spiders are arachnids. And I'm looking for my secondary colors that I used when I painted. Because my body was orange, I used the secondary color green and the secondary color purple when I was painting on my spider. So today that means I'm going to find purple legs and green legs. Now I have purple and I have green papers for the legs. I want to have 4 of each because we know our spider will have 8 legs, and to make an AB pattern I will need an equal number of each color. So I'm going to begin by counting out my papers. I'm going to start with purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to count my green papers to make sure I have the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I add the 4 purple papers and the 4 green papers, I get 8. So I know I have the right number to begin working on the legs for my spider. If you have too many things at your space at one time, feel free to move things a little bit at the table so you have a good area to work. You get to decide that AB pattern, what color it will start with. I'm going to begin my AB pattern with purple, so I'm going to move just 1 purple paper in my work spot to begin with. Now, to make our legs a little three-dimensional, we're going to do an accordion fold. And I'm going to fold over about 1 inch, and I can press it down on the table. Then I'm going to fold the opposite direction and turn my paper over, fold the opposite direction, turn my paper over, fold the opposite direction. You'll notice that as I start working on that, it makes kind of a springy zigzag shape if I look at the triangles going up and down, up and down. But I need to do that for the whole paper. So I'm going to put it back together and I'm going to finish up that fold all the way until I get to the other side of my paper. That will form 1 leg that I'll be ready to add on to my spider. When I'm done folding, I'll have something that looks like this. And when it opens up, it's going to be really springy for my spider's leg. Now, I'm ready to glue this one onto my spider. And remember, the legs on the spider are going to come from the body. The spider doesn't have legs coming from its head, so when we glue them, we're going to glue them to the body. So I'll need my glue stick, I'll need to open that up, and I'm going to choose either end to put my glue on. And I'll put my glue on one end of that. Then I'm going to glue it on from the back. So a good way to do this can be to kind of hold up your spider and then find where that first one's going to go. Now remember, each side of the body, whether it's the left or the right, is going to have 4 legs. So I'll glue it from behind. This is what it looks like on the back when I glue it from behind. Gluing it in the back makes it so that I still get to see all of the painting that I worked on last time. And if I didn't get the painting time or have time to finish, once my legs are done today, I have crayons at the table, and I could find the secondary colors and finish decorating my spider. 1 leg is done, so now I'm going to go to the next one. And AB pattern, my A is purple, so B for my pattern will be green. And I'll start the same way, fold over about 1 inch, and then I'll keep that accordion fold going all the way until I get to the other side of that paper. Then when I have that done, it should be nice and springy, just like the purple one was. There's my green one. So again, glue on one part, and I'm going to glue from behind. Now it's going to go beside that purple egg, and I'll get that glued in place. My spider's starting to have those wiggly legs on there along with his wiggly eyes, but he's not completed yet. I will need to keep going, working to get that AB pattern. So next is my purple, and I'm going to fold that paper all the way, remember, until I get to the other side of my spider. Oh, there's my springy leg for my spider, and glue on one part. And then remember, glue from the back. Hold up the spider body to make it easier. I've got 3 legs, but I'm still missing one more on that side. So I'll get my next green paper, and I'm going to do the accordion fold just as I have done on the first 3 legs of my spider. And I'm going to keep going, remember, until I get all the way over to the end of that paper. And I've got that springy leg for my spider. So I'll get the glue on one side, and then I'm ready to glue that on to the spider's body. Now, I've got a great start on my spider. One side is done, and looking at the legs, we do have our AB pattern. We go A, B, A, B. Purple, green, purple, green. Now, when I start the other side, I'm going to continue that same pattern. So I'll start with purple, then have green, then purple, then green. I'm not going to take the time in this video clip to finish that part of the spider because I want to make sure you have the time today in class to finish your projects. At the end of work time today, you will be taking home your spiders with you so you can have them at your homes with your families for Halloween. Please remember that when we're finished up, we need to close up our glue stick and put it back in the cubby boxes. If our hands are sticky, we want to wash them off and dry them off up at the sink. And if class time is remaining, then you have time to work on free draw. I hope you enjoy finishing up your spiders, and I look forward to seeing you next art class where we will be beginning a new project. Have fun with the substitute today. I'll see you next time.